Hello, everyone. This is Jalal Barafu. I'm a market development director with ATAYA-iBwave, and I'm here with Chris from ATAYA.
Thanks, Jalal. My name is Chris Swan. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer for ATAYA. Let's jump in. So ATAYA is an innovation company. We decided about a year ago to revolutionize the way private 5G networks are deployed and managed. That's our product, Chorus. All that's required of the customer for Chorus is a small cell radio and SIM cards. You plug Chorus in, it gets power over Ethernet and phone tone for configuration and final security checks. Within 3 to 5 minutes, you have a private 5G network that can be deployed and managed from anywhere with a multi-tenant dashboard. It's that simple. And it's 5 times less expensive than traditional P5G models. The one piece that was missing was a solution to help the customer plan their deployment. How many radios are needed? Where do we put them? How might this compare to other wireless choices like Wi-Fi? Traditional planning tools were too heavy and expensive for a simple P5G deployment. We needed something as fast and as easy and cost-effective as Chorus for RF planning, and that's when we found iBwave Express in our partnership. Some of the big issues that are facing the industry around private 5G deployments are really these three areas. High upfront costs, things like how do you design, how do you plan your infrastructure? There's also very long and complex deployment cycles. It's a logistics nightmare with a lot of different components and a lot of planning that has to go involved in getting those components to the right place at the right time. And then last is the ability to scale these solutions. It's more appropriate to focus on scaling down and scaling up. Most customers don't need a service provider size network. They need an enterprise side solution. And that's really what we focused on with Chorus, but that's also what we're trying to focus on with our partnership at iBwave. Jalal, why don't you share a little bit more about what we're doing with iBwave? You're the expert.
Yes, and that's exactly what we are doing with ATAYA. We wanted to provide them with the tools so that they can evaluate scenarios when they're talking to the enterprise. They want to be able to optimize the design and justify the business case of deploying from the scenario evaluation to the network planning, providing the 5G expertise to find the right scenario to deploy. And then in the future, whenever there is an upgrade, then they can plan it with the iBwave. They can optimize the performance, and then they can adapt to any changes that they see when deploying the network. Let me talk a little bit about iBwave Express. This is a web-based platform that we have developed mainly for pre-sales activity, for the solution, for the proposal, being able to generate the bill of material very quickly. A user can import their floor plans, they can build their venue within iBwave Express, and after that, they can do a scenario comparison between different technologies. They will see how many small cells they need using ATAYA versus how many access points they need using a Wi-Fi solution. An ATAYA user, once they log into Chorus, they'll be taken to iBwave Express, and they can do design and planning. Very efficient, very simple, very accurate, so they can see exactly how many small cells they need to deploy and where they need to deploy them.
Jalal, that's a really important point, that comparison of Wi-Fi versus 5G. A lot of people don't realize that the ratio of the small cell radios is about 4 to 20 something in the Wi-Fi side. So the economics really become clear when you have a planning tool that helps you zero in on quantities, bill of materials, all the things you just shared. It's an invaluable tool at the front end of the process.
Chris, let me actually demonstrate that in iBwave Express. So once I log in, I'll be able to see all the projects that I'm working on, and I can add more projects. Of course, if I'm working with another enterprise customer, I'll be able to add a new project, upload the pictures or the floor plans, and then I'll be able to go into the project and do my planning and design of the small cell. This is an example of a floor plan that I have imported. I have 2 floors in here. I set the scale for the floor plan, and then I can add different environmental zones, as you can see here. So these are zones that take different density. This will help me to generate more accurate design. And then I can go to the automatic placement of access point to small cell, and I can do a Wi-Fi design very simply by choosing an access point from here. And then once I do that, then I click on auto placement, it will automatically show me all the Wi-Fi access points that I need to cover this particular area with a certain threshold. So here you can see the number of access points, for example, that I have in floor 1, and then I can see how many access points I have in floor number 2. I can do the same thing for the small cell. So as soon as I pick a small cell from here, from ATAYA, I can do the auto placement. Then it will automatically show me how many small cells I need to cover the whole floor plan. If I wanted to do the exact same thing with Wi-Fi, I will need a lot more Wi-Fi access points. And this shows you exactly why it's a lot better to deploy a small cell from ATAYA rather than Wi-Fi for your specific venue and requirements. It's very easy to generate a bill of material. From my iBwave Express, I can select which floors I would like to do that for, and then it will automatically generate the report for me. You can see floor 2 only need 8 ATAYA small cells versus 42 access points to cover Wi-Fi, and the same thing for any number of floors you have in your building.
So I just wanted to say thanks, Jalal. We really appreciate the partnership, and I'm really excited about the innovation that we're creating for the market. I think this is going to have a big impact for enterprises, system integrators, and service providers, everyone who's really trying to make a faster, simpler, more innovative tool for the private 5G market. And I think it's going to be really exciting for the users who actually get in and experience the solution, the simplicity of solving the private 5G deployments in a way that'll really help them bring their projects together faster and easier, and really solve these connectivity challenges that other solutions don't offer in the market. So thanks again for the partnership.
I'm really excited as well, Chris, about our partnership and this new solution. I'm looking forward to working with ATAYA for many years to come. Thank you again, Chris.
Thank you.